rains are heavy, it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma run out. Listen, yo, he's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Now
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out.
Southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Cleveland. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Khalil Herbert on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Shotgun now from Milrow. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Milrow from the gun. The third down throw falls incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Takes it in at the 26. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Ronald called that look at all day downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
A gain of 14. And the Bills first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 14.
Those are the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 are on to Mixon. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Javon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
If that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal, Buffalo.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. His shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills pull out in front further. 13-zip. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Pierre Strong bringing this back. Making some progress here. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Go play action here, it's Milroe. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw here from Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Etienne on 3rd down. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now Brock being made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker from the left hash, a 40-yard look. Butker knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Big game downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. The shotgun, a gift to Mixon. He finds space into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
McCarthy throwing here. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Sanders sends it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Herbert on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
To get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Bills get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Other his hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Running for it, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on.
You can almost feel the motivation from this offense to keep this series going. Not even loading up in goal line formation could stop them. Right call for the right situation, and the runner getting it done.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Again to Mixon up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Bills facing 2nd and 5. From the 42. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And Milroe goes into the slide. Enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denying that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
18, pioneer. Go.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Viking, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Milroe to throw on 4th. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Browns cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Berrios now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one's to Hawkinson outright. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Now McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again now, McCarthy. He's looking deep once again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Say this quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Pulled in at the 20. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped out and almost nothing on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready. Ready.
Milroe with it on first. Rolling left, buying some time. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. From the gun, Milroe. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Milroe from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Purple 80.
Shotgun now for Milroe. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. His first kick was good. This second look from 35 yards away. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit it. Not even
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find them an aggressive call 1 second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Milroe. He'll get this to Etienne. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shred the slopes. Or dude, shred the defense just like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on, come on.
Milroe now to throw. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. The Browns push their lead to 3.
17. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Berrios now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Berrios on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
Number 14.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They're on the draw with Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That stop coming from Henry to Otomo.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Now the give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now they'll give to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes one defender. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Browns.
First down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Milrow. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Browns push their lead to 3. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Cade. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. It's a good play. It's a great play.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 3rd down. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hits him on the in route. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy Ryan.
They go right back to Etienne. Across the 45 and still going. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
That's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop the quick pass, it's really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Out to his right, and it's a screen. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. Butker with the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Berrios now to return it. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
That's an incredible sack, Kate, from them. It does more than just back them up a while on 2nd down. There's an immediate sense of desperation that comes from an offense. You can just feel it as a quarterback in the huddle. When you take a sack like that, now they got to dig themselves out of this hole.
He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way
this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
As the open man downfield. Breaks the tackle, Green grass ahead. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Bronk. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, go!
They'll run, Etienne. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a fourth quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
41. Bills 34. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This kind of yardage is not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's 2nd and 7. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
From the 46. Looking slant route, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Running left is Mixon. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Mixon scores, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring us down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 8, Cadet. Hawk, 70, Hawk, ready.
Back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
9-yard loss.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting up to pass. Caught by the open man. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up.
70, 19, top, ready.
They'll run here, ETN. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's McCarthy. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29.
Here's 2nd and 5. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A fresh set of downs for him now after the defense jumped. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Trying to push it deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. So the Browns come away with the win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to